miles per hour.
Hey everyone, hope you're having a great day. Welcome to the new episode of Project 800 Feet. It's been over a year since the last one, which I can't believe. And it's actually been 7 months since I injured my finger and got the stress fracture in my tibia after the USDGC distance competition. So we're all healthy now. Feel really blessed just to be gifted health and just a successful rehab. And we have decent conditions today. Still keeping my expectations at a minimum, but I think we're gonna get some good throws. Make sure to please subscribe so you get notified of the future episodes, and also when I upload more of my drills and more of the podcast interviews that Clint and I are doing with those long throwers. So I'm kind of in a stage where I'm trying to clean up my 360 technique. Right now, my rough estimation is that I need to get to about 85 miles an hour and make sure I still have good spin and nose angle on those. And I decided I'm only gonna throw 170 plus discs so that it's basically max weight, because I don't want to hit 800 feet with any really gimmicky, super tailwind, super lightweight disc situation, because I feel like it will sort of detract or not feel as quite as satisfying as if I were to do it with the max weight disc, at sea level. I think I'm gonna probably need a 10 to 15 mile an hour tailwind, about 85 mile an hour release with the perfect angle. Leaning towards the Luster C Blend Emperor being the disc for the job, just from what I'm seeing so far with my throws, but we'll get some more results today with that. So my session structure, at home I do my tissue preparation stuff, especially for some of the nagging injuries. So I have a special finger warm up I do at home to make sure everything is nice and warmed up, get fluid and elasticity in those connective tissues. I also have a partially torn right meniscus right now that happened a week and a half ago on the track. So luckily throwing doesn't affect it too much, but that is my brace leg. So I got some special rehab I'm doing for that to keep it together, make it improved. Then I came out here, I did my dynamic warm-up, which I actually recorded this time because a lot of people have been asking about it. So I did record my dynamic warm-up, and I'll probably put in like a little montage right now, just sped up so you guys can see that. basically the structure for my session today is number one, coming in with no expectations, trying to stay joyful and in the moment and just appreciative of what I have so that I'm not tensing up and trying too hard to reach a certain distance or a certain effort or speed level. But then in terms of the technical or mechanical side of things, what I'm doing in my form, my X step is basically solidified. I'm not tweaking my form too much for my X step, but I am making sure I'm using my core, anterior core muscles to stop myself and anchor myself in the brace so I can get my hand across my right pec extremely quickly while staying relaxed as I do that. Sorry if the background noise is really bad, guys. There's like semi trucks driving by, and then there's guys trimming these tall palm trees over here with like 2-stroke chainsaws. So hopefully the noise isn't too bad for y'all. And then I want to make sure I'm keeping good nose angle throughout the whole session, because that's a big thing on my 360. I need to get that consistent if I want to be able to take advantage of a strong left to right tailwind to get that monster distance. And then the drill progression itself, starting with clamp grip, which is that modified fan grip. I did sets of 5 with standstill, flat lines, set of 5 100 feet, set of 5 200 feet, set of 5 300 feet. And then I did clamp grip X step hyzers out to 300 feet and 400 feet, also sets of 5. So that is not recorded, but I just finished that. Now I'm getting into power grip throws, which is why I taped up the finger as a precautionary measure. And I'm gonna basically just throw some relaxed hyzers out to 500-ish for a set of 5. And then I'll do a set of 5 where I'm pushing speed a little bit harder and letting the discs kind of work out some bigger lines potentially. I might radar those as well just to keep track of where my X step is, because I do want to get my X step to 80 miles an hour eventually, which I think will be good for form development and timing and help me be a better coach for people. So it'll be 10 power grip X steps, and then we'll get into the 360s. 360s are going to be sets of 5. I'll do 4 sets of 5, so 20 total 360s is what I'm allotting myself today. And the first set, I'm going to be working on quick feet and a delayed reach back. So I'll show you guys. This is something I need to get a lot better at still, is I need to get my feet around and get my right foot through under my body over here so that I can maintain dynamic balance through that hyzer tilt through the finish. And I need to combine that with basically as my foot's coming through, I'm still reaching back so I can have this big giant stretch shortening cycle and have a big coil position to maximize range of motion with good timing. So my first 5 throws are going to be focused on that only. So the next set of 5, I'm going to be trying to use my core to anchor my left shoulder and hip back behind the brace. So basically I'm going to be hard contracting my core and getting my hand across my right pec and past my body as quick as possible. That is going to further add speed and power on top of that footwork and reach back timing. And then the last 2 sets of 5, which I'll rest a lot before, is going to be where I try to combine those 2 concepts to the best of my ability and just see what happens. Okay, set 1 of power grip X steps. We're just throwing some relaxed hyzers out to up to 500, but if they go shorter, it's okay. All right, well, I turned that ballista over on accident, guys. But it's a pretty flippy disc, I guess. Oops. That was a better hyzer angle. It's pretty steep, spiky. All right, brothers and sisters, we got the radar running, and we got a lot of 2-stroke chainsaws in the background as well. Let's see if we can harvest the energy from those chainsaws for some bombs here. Okay, low-key smoked, easy 74 miles an hour on that one. I'm unretiring the 740-foot destroyer for this session because this thing is so good. It's a Pro Destroyer with a Halloween stamp, but it's shaped exactly like a Luster Sea-Blend Emperor. Same mold, just a happy accident that it came out of Innova's mold like this. See what the stability is like on this thing. Haven't thrown it in like a year. It's a little low. Oh, that thing's nasty though. Whew. Yeah, that felt pretty good. That one's pairing nicely too. That should be, I'll get the numbers for you. It should be over 600. 77, real easy. 77 easy X step is good. If you guys see me talking off to the side since my dad came out to watch, it's always nice to have family out here watching and supporting. So yeah, we'll get those discs. We'll go snag those, and then we'll come back for the 360s. So see you guys in a minute. All right, everyone, that was a great X step set. Probably the easiest 75 to 77 I've ever felt on radar with those max weight discs. So gonna get into the first set of 5 here with the 360s, where we're gonna be focused on quick right foot getting through and down, and late snappy reach back. So let's do it. All right, bad release angle, but easy 77 there, so timing was all right. All right, last throw in the first set of 5, 740-foot Pro Destroyer here. Oops. Overcranked it pretty hard. Another 78 there. Okay, so now what I'm doing on this set is I'm trying to combine that good timing with nice anchored brace, using my core to stop my body, get my disc across my right pec really quickly without it feeling like it takes a lot of effort or like I'm throwing hard, and that's gonna give me my best speed I can get. I think I kind of got it there. Might have just been kind of a bad nose angle with too stable of a disc. It was 80 miles an hour, so it felt easy. Okay. Not bad. Oh man, the timing on that throw was nasty, but it's about as tall of a noob hyzer as I've ever seen in my entire life. 80 miles an hour on that line means probably 82 or more with that cosine error. I felt fast, but kind of not a good angle. Yeah, that was 81. You know what, guys, just for fun, we have to see what the trail will do. Otherwise, this is a travesty. This whole session's a travesty if we don't at least throw a trail once. I have no idea if that's going to come out of the turn. I'd be kind of shocked if it does. Well, amazingly, it somehow came out of the turn, so we'll get that number for you guys. Oh! Oh my gosh. It's standing up. It's standing. Oh. And it was 84 miles an hour. You gots to be kidding me, man. Radar gun PR. I don't know if you guys can see this at all. Probably not. 84 miles an hour in the pocket radar, max weight eye blind Emperor. But the tragedy of throwing it too low. Okay, I'm gonna call it here, guys. I was hoping to hit 700 feet, kind of, but at the same time, speed PR, I gotta be happy with that. So if I can get 84, 85, I can get the right conditions, the right angle, 800 feet's gonna be in reach for sure with the right throw. As always, I really appreciate you guys always supporting me and being so nice and positive in the comments and following along with my training journey. So love you all, God bless you all. We'll see you in the next one, so take care.